What's going on, guys? I'm back with another Borderlands 2 tutorial today, and this one is going to be how to solo the ancient dragons with the Commando. Now, if you want to save yourself some frustration, then I honestly don't recommend doing this alone with the Commando. It is extremely difficult, and you have to be pretty lucky to pull it off. But anyway, if you do want to do this, I'm going to show you how. So as usual, I'm going to get into my recommended equipment, and the first thing that I recommend are both the Fire and Shock Sandhawks, which you can get from a quest in the first DLC called Whoops. The next thing that I recommend is an Inflammable the Bee, which you can get from Hunter Hellquist or Tree Ants. The next thing that I recommend is the Grog Nozzle, which you can get from The Beard Makes the Man. It's a mission item, so you have to have that mission active. Or there are tradable versions floating around, so see if you can find somebody with the tradable version if you have already handed in the quest. Alternatively, if you can't get your hands on one at all, then you can use the ruby, and make sure that it's a slag ruby, which you can get from Rackaholics Anonymous. The next thing that I recommend is the chain lightning grenade, and you can get this from Ultimate Badass Sorcerers. The next thing that I recommend is the Legendary Soldier class mod, which you can get from Loot Midgets, and the last things that I recommend are both the Fire and Shock Bone of the Ancients, which you can get from Loot Midgets as well. This is the skill tree I use to do this. If you don't have a skill tree that you like better, then go ahead and use this one, and it will work. Alright, I'm back with the actual gameplay part of this. And to start off, you're just going to want to hit the scroll and then run directly forward over here. Now, just before the platform stops shaking, you're going to want to throw down your first turret, and at about the edge of the shield of your first turret, throw down your second turret. Look about where I do and shoot Boost. And some people are going to wonder why I'm attacking Boost first, because he will level up the other dragons. It's just that I like to get him out of the way because he's one of the most annoying dragons. So just take him out as soon as the fight starts, and you should be able to get him down fairly quickly. And then it doesn't matter which dragon you attack next, as long as it's not Incinerator, so either Brood or Helianth is fine. In my case it was Brood, so use either the Grog Nozzle or the Ruby to slag it, and then switch back to the Fire Sandhawk to kill it. And make sure not to do any elemental damage over time to the dragons while they're in air, because they will become immune to all elemental damage over time once they land, until they fly back up again, and then their immunity will wear off. So you can use the chain lightning grenade along with either the ruby or the Grog Nozzle to heal yourself. And if Incinerator does land before you want him to, you want him to be the last dragon you kill. Just sort of ignore him and attack the other dragon to get it to come back down. So once you get the other dragon to land, you're going to want to sort of throw your turrets near it to try and get it to attack them instead of you, and you can still hide in their shield. And use the Ruby or the Grog Nozzle to slag the dragon, and then just use the Fire Sandhawk to kill it. And just repeat this process until you're just down to Incinerator. So after you kill all of the dragons except for Incinerator, you're going to want to equip your Shock Sandhawk and your Shock Bone of the Ancients, and you're also going to want to recall your turrets if they're empty. So don't deploy your turrets until after Incinerator is done through his invincible phase he does every time he lands. And you can, just like the other dragons, get him to attack your turrets instead of you. Use the Ruby or the Grog Nozzle to slag him, and then do as much damage as you can with the Shock Sandhawk, and just repeat this until he's dead. And that's all for this video. I hope it helped if you're having trouble, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next video.